Hello, everybody out there in YouTube land. Welcome to Dinner with the Diffs, Parent, Canvas, Observer, Access. My name is Jake. I'm here with my wonderful colleague, Shauna. Say hello, Shauna.
Hey everyone, good evening. Let's have dinner.
That's right. I can't have dinner while I'm eating, while I'm talking. Unfortunately, I don't want to subject everyone out there to the sound of me chewing, but I'll have dinner afterwards. So, as I said, I'm Jake. This is Shauna. We're here tonight, to talk to you about being an observer in Canvas. So, if you have questions, I want you to go ahead and toss them in the YouTube chat. And one of my teammates who are there hanging out in the chat, they'll say hello there, I'm sure, will answer your questions. And if it's a question that maybe they don't know the answer to or that they want to save extra special for Shauna and I, they will pass it along to us at the end of the session. Shauna, are you ready to get moving? Let's get through this thing. You good?
Let's
All
go.
right, here we go. So, what is an observer inside of Canvas? We're here to talk about being an observer. What does that mean? Well, as far as Canvas is concerned, an observer could be a parent, it could be a coach, it could be a counselor, it could be anybody who needs to peek over the shoulder, virtually, so to speak, of a student and see into their courses. Right. So you want to be able to track what their assignments are, when their due dates are, what their grades are, all of that kind of stuff. To do that, you need to be an observer. You're going to observe your students' courses. So, how do we do that? It's an excellent question. Uh, there are two ways that you're going to do that primarily. The first is with the Canvas teacher or Canvas parent app available on iOS or the Android App Store. Just go to the App Store, search for Canvas Parent, and you will see it. It is the blue Canvas icon. There's also a yellow one and a red one. If your kids want to use Canvas on their mobile device, they can download Canvas Student, for instance. You are looking for Canvas Parent on the iOS or Android App Store. And the other way you can do it, of course, is on a web browser using any kind of device that you want. You're just going to go to that web address right there. It is a mouthful. I'm going to let you copy it down in case you want to write it down for future reference. But it's hoke.instructure.com/login/canvas. And I always call those backslashes. I actually don't know if they're backslashes or forward slashes, but those ones right there, those are the ones you want to type in. All right. So, whichever way you choose to access it, whether it be the app or whether it be the web. You can do pretty much the same things, maybe with a little caveat that Sean is going to point out for you when we get there. You can do the same things, whichever way you want. So the very first thing you need to do, though, is sign up for an Observer account in case you haven't done that yet. So here's how you're going to sign up for an account. And the steps are pretty simple. After you download the app, or when you go to that website, you're just going to click on the little button that says, "Hey, I'm a parent." And over here on the right hand side, you'll see it walking you through the steps that you need. But basically, it boils down to this. Once you say that you're a parent, you're going to create an account. You're going to fill out your name and your email address. And then this is the important part, you need a student pairing code. So the way Canvas is going to know which student you are going to look over the shoulder of, you need a pairing code. Where do you get that pairing code? Your student gives it to you. So your students can generate pairing codes for you from inside of their Canvas. This little link right down here in the lower left-hand corner, if you see this bit.ly link, I'll let you copy that one down as well. It's a little less convoluted than the other one. It is case sensitive though, watch out. But this will take you to this document, which is step-by-steps, exactly what I just breezed through super quick on how to sign up for an account. This will show you how to do that. And it will also, down at the bottom, show your students how to generate a pairing code. It's super simple when they're inside of Canvas. It's not hard. I'm not going to walk you through it now, but it's easy. Account, settings, pairing code, they write it down and give it to you. It's that simple. Also, if your student is like, I can't do that, that's too much work for me, ask your teacher, your child's teacher. They can generate that pairing code for your student and give it to you as well. So either way, you need the pairing code in order to connect yourself to your student. So fill out all this stuff, name, email, type what you want your password to be, and then type in the pairing code for your student. If you do this on the app, steps are exactly the same with one little extra step, which is you have to find Hoke County schools first. So the very first thing, matter of fact, if I rewind back to like this screen, you see how it has this blue find school button. You'll have to click that first and type in Hoke, and then you'll see Hoke County Schools parent, And then once you click that, it'll bring you to this page where you fill out all this stuff. All right, pretty simple. So you're going to get connected to your student so you can access Canvas. So that's great. I can get into Canvas. I still don't know what I'm doing. Jake, tell me what I can do. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to talk about what we can do. But it is worth mentioning you can observe more than one student. So all you parents out there who are lucky enough to have a high schooler and an elementary student, or 2 elementary students, or 4 high schoolers, or however many kids you have, you can attach them all to your Canvas Observer account and look over everybody's shoulder at once. Shauna is going to show you exactly how to do that once we get into Canvas for Reels. But it's like 2 clicks away. It's super easy. Once you create your account, 2 clicks away, add another person. All right. Let's show you some of the things that you can do when you're inside of Canvas, shall we? So once you're inside of Canvas, some of the things you can do is you can see all of the courses that your students are taking. These screenshots that I'm showing you right now are from the web interface, but it works basically the same in the IO or in the app as well. Again, I know I keep teasing Shauna's little segment, but when she goes here in a second, she's going to show you all about it. But you can look and see all of the courses. You can see right there, it says who I'm observing. Once you're inside their courses, you can see all of the content that the teacher has posted for those students. You can see their assignments. You can see their quizzes. You can see their discussions. You can even see the due dates for all of that stuff. And you can see the grades that they have gotten on it, at least as far as Canvas is concerned. Here's another link for you. I hope you've got your notepad ready, or, this will be on our YouTube channel, so you can always rewind and pause the screen right here if you need to later on. But down in the lower right-hand corner, I have made a link to Canvas's official observer guide. So if you really want to get into the weeds of like, what can I do as an observer? And this makes some excellent reading material for when you like can't get to sleep. You can just read this guide and it'll put you right out. But all the information you could possibly want is there at that link. So write that down if you need it. Okay, so I've done enough talking. Shauna's itching to get in here, I know. So Shauna, I'm going to stop sharing my screen and I'm going to let you take over so you can show everybody what Canvas actually looks like from an observer point of view, okay?
All right, so we are going to use my children as guinea pigs tonight to show you guys, one, how to pair with your student, and then I'm going to just walk through to show you what it looks like and what you all can do once you're logged in. So the first thing that he mentioned a few minutes ago was the pairing code. So I want to share with you guys this screen. Let me get off so I can share. Here we go. And this
Want me to hum elevator music?
Yes, elevator music for me. All right.
Okay,
So I am now logged in actually as a student. And I wanted to, before we did anything, I wanted to show you what Jake was talking about as far as how to find the pairing code for your students. So what you're going to do is you're going to have your child to log into their Canvas, and then they're going to click on their account, which is over here. My daughter is really into anime, so excuse her. So you're going to click on settings once you click on their account. And then on the right-hand side, it says pair with observer. And then they will click the pair with observer. And there is the code that you're going to need to put in once you are trying to pair with your student. Okay, so that is that. And we can get off of that. Now I'm going to show you all. I have to stop and reshare. I'm going to show you all what it looks like from the parent point of view now. Yes, parent guide, because we want to look over our children's shoulder to see what they are doing, to make sure that they are submitting what they said they submitted, because they'll say, Mom, I did turn that in. All right, so once you log in as yourself, so now I'm logged in as a parent, as me, real parent over here, and it shows me all of my child's courses that they have right now. And so if I click on one of the courses, it's going to give me all the information that I need. So I'm clicking on the course. It takes me to the home page. I can see what the teacher has for the home page. I can see any announcements. I can see my child's grades over here on the side, which that's where we want to look, grades, and I can see what my child has turned in, what they have not turned in, if they're missing anything, if things are late, you can see that down here at the bottom. You see
you are calling him out on live YouTube right now.
on live YouTube. So then you're able to see all of those things. They actually have Zoom. So my kids are in 2 different counties. So they actually have Zoom. So if you're in a different county, you'll be able to see that. So whoop, whoop. You got a little extra tip for the parents who have students in different counties. And then you can click on their modules and you can look at it. And this is the course content that Jake was talking about earlier. So now I can see the teacher's modules and what my student has to go through so that I can make sure that they turn in everything that they're supposed to turn in and walk through the modules. The other thing that you can look at, and this is on the web interface. So I will show you in a second what it looks like on the app. So you can click on the calendar, and what the calendar view does is it shows you what is due for that day. So it's going to show you. And so what my daughter does is I have her check the calendar at the beginning of the week, and she can see everything that's due all week long. And then she can manage her time a little bit better with making sure that she gets all of her assignments turned in and don't miss anything. Okay. The other thing is the inbox view. You can look at that. And this is where you can actually email the teachers on behalf of your child. You can go on here. You can shoot them an email. If they email you back, you have some stuff right here. So you would click the edit button right here to write something. You would click the course. So if I wanted to email his teacher, I would click there and then I would just begin to type and it'll send a message through Canvas to the teacher. So you have a way to communicate with them there as well. So hopefully, I'm not sure if we have any questions in the chat right now, but I'm sure that they are doing a fabulous job answering.
You know,
so
one
now,
thing, sorry, Sean, I just want to butt in because I'm glad you mentioned that inbox thing. But one thing I like about that inbox thing is I don't want to say all the time, but it is possible that you might not know the exact name of your child's teacher for a course, right? But Inbox makes it easy for you because all you have to do is select the course that you're trying to communicate with, and it will send it to the teacher for you. So, so sometimes I don't remember everybody's names all the time myself, right? But like if you're like, I know I need to send that teacher a message, but I can't remember her name, Canvas will make that nice and easy for you.
Exactly. And then Jake also discussed adding another student on here. And I'm actually trying to find that, Jake, where?
It's right there. It's on that menu. It says observing, right?
Observing right there.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go to your account and you have more than one student within the same county or the same district, you're going to click on the settings. No, you're going to click on observing, sorry. And then that's where you'll type in that other student's pairing code. So then you can have all of your students in one area. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing there and then start sharing on the iPad so that you can see what the app looks like, because there are some features that are not on the app that you can do on the web interface. So like if you wanted to get rid of notifications, if you're getting emails galore, that's what I meant to show them, Jake. Should I show them that really quickly, how to get rid of?
Yeah, let's
show them, because I get 1,000 emails a day from Canvas from my kids, and I have 3 of them in districts. And so I'm getting emails all day long. So you're going to go to your account and you're going to click on your notifications. And so if you want to be specific as far as what you don't want to receive, then you'll just turn these things off. You click this and then you'll turn notifications off, and you'll do that. And this will be for every class that you have students in. Now, if you know that, you're only getting messages from one teacher every 2 seconds, then what you'll do is you'll go to the course. I'm going to click on his course here, and then I'm going to remember how to turn these notifications off. Jake, how do I do it by course? I'm in the course. Oh, right there it is. See, yeah. Your face is over it. Your face is over it. Yeah. So you're going to click view course notifications, and right here you see enable notifications, and you're going to disable those. And now you won't get emails or any notifications from that class. So
hey, before you stop sharing this, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
So you clicked on grades a little while ago to like look at the assignments and the grades and things that were available, right? Mm-hmm. What if I, as a teacher, I go into my student's course and I don't see that grades button right there?
If I, as a teacher,
Or sorry, I'm a teacher. I as a parent. If I as a parent log in to look at my student and I'm in one of my students' courses and that grades button is not right there, what do I do?
I'm gonna email the teacher.
There you go. That's exactly right. Yep. They just probably have it turned off, right?
They have it turned off. So that was a good one right there. So if you don't see that, Jake just said exactly, email the teacher if you do not see a space there for grades. Okay, so I promise this time I'm actually really going to share from the iPad. Let's see. Jake taught me how to do this a few minutes ago, guys. So let's see if I do it right.
I could pick up my guitar and play some
play some play some music. Pull down, hit screen mirroring. You guys are we're all learning today. All right, and we are in there. There we go. So now, as you can see on the screen, I am logged in to my daughter's Canvas, and she has several teachers in Hope County. So we are going to click on one of her courses. And again, it takes me to grades. And then if you could also see, it says front page for the teacher. So if I'm just looking at her grades, I can see what she has turned in, what she has not submitted, what is due on what day. I can check all of those things here. If I click on it, it'll just give me a little bit of information. If the teacher has what the assignment is, what they have to do. If they have a description here, then it will show up right here. If I want to be notified, so for instance, this assignment is not due until the 24th. If I want to be notified that my child has done what she was supposed to do, I can click this and turn on. Well, I have to go to my settings to fix that. So we're going to go back. I can turn it on and it will send me a notification whenever my daughter turns in her work like she's supposed to. Okay, the other thing you have up here at the top, you have the front page, and this is going to take me to, if you remember when we were on looking at it from the browser or the web browser interface, you could see the teacher's homepage, and you can click and go to different modules from there. But on the app, you're not able to do that unless the teacher has buttons at the bottom to send you to their modules. Okay, so the app is limited in that way. I'm going to go back. At the bottom down here, you see that they have a calendar, just like we did before. And we've been having some issues with the calendar on the app today for some reason. Why this happened, I don't know. But we have some issues with the calendar loading. So it hasn't been loading today. It doesn't work out on my phone, and the app is acting crazy today. But you would normally see what your student has to do for today. It'll give you a long list of the assignments that are due. And then if you put in any alerts, it tells you what alerts you are going to be receiving. And was there anything, and these are all her courses, was there anything else I wanted to show you? You have an inbox here on the side. So just like we told you before, you can easily email your child's teacher by clicking the right button at the bottom and clicking the course that you want to email the teacher from. You can also, clicking those three buttons again, you can manage your students. And so I paired my students but on my phone. So I did not go to my computer and do it. I did it from my phone. So if I had another child in Hope County that I wanted to pair with, I simply hit this add button at the top, the plus button, and then I put the pairing code in there. So you can do that from your phone or your iPad or whatever other device you're using. If you have students in different districts like I have, then you can click change user, and it's gonna put at the bottom the ones that you have, and you just click and switch back. Was there anything on here that I missed, Jake?
I think you got it all.
Adding. I think so, guys. So I'm going to stop sharing.
All right.
And throw it back over here to Jake. Take a look at the chat.
Yep. Okay. So now it's time for questions. I'm sure if you really had them, you probably were asking them in the chat, and my team hopefully was answering them. But I haven't seen any questions come in via our text thread. So I'm going to guess that there aren't any questions that are dying to be answered right now. But again, I will say this video, you can always go back. It's live now, but it will be on the channel going forward. So just rewind and watch stuff over again if you need to. But also, if you do have those questions, let us know. Okay, here many different ways for you to contact us. There's a phone number and an email address. Those will all get to us, and we will be happy to address your Canvas Observer concerns. Also, keep your eye out. We're doing more of these Family Connect sessions every month. And that's the plan. So this is the one for October. There'll be one in November as well. Keep an eye out for communications. I think that comes from us for sure, but then also through schools, we'll distribute that as well and make it available for when these sessions are available. Shauna, I think we covered everything. We talked about a mile a minute and we're done a few minutes early, but I don't think anybody's going to hold that against us because it's dinner time.
Yes.
So if nobody else has any questions or concerns or anything like that, we'll see you next time on Family
We
Connect.
will.
Shauna, have a great night. Everybody be safe out there.
All right. Good night, everyone.